I'm Johnny Marr. I'm Watch Sales Director at www.iconicwatches.co.uk. We're doing a series of reviews of recently introduced watches. I hope you enjoy the content we've arranged for you. Today we're going to be reviewing another fairly recent introduction to the Rolex range. This is the 116509 white gold Rolex Daytona Cosmograph. It's a beautiful watch, very distinctive dials on this watch. Typically it's only available in two permutations, either with the silver dial seen here or with a black dial with red accents. Rolex have introduced some more dials since. This is actually a pre-owned watch, part of the pre-owned watches we offer on www.iconicwatches.co.uk. This particular watch is the silver dialed incarnation of the Rolex 116509 Daytona. All these watches are obviously fitted with Rolex's more recent in-house movement. The Zenith movement was phased out in about 2000-2001. You can tell this has got the Rolex in-house movement because if we have a look at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock subdials, they're not exactly in alignment with the bezel at the 3 and the 9 o'clock position. Rolex's in-house movement, it's almost unique and it's got a power reserve of 72 hours, so this is a good watch. If you were to take it off overnight and forget to wind it, this is one of the few watches which would bear that without any loss of timekeeping. As this is a pre-owned watch and isn't a brand new example of its model, we can see it's got the very characteristic Daytona clasp. Rolex Daytona is the only watch to ever have been fitted with this clasp. The newer model replacement for this now has the standard clasp, which Rolex are using on all the sports models. I actually prefer this older style clasp. The 116509 has a few anti-counterfeiting measures on it. At 6 o'clock on the crystal, though it's not going to be visible to the camera, you'd need a jeweller's loupe to see it. There's actually a Rolex coronet laser etched on there. Perhaps one of the most interesting and most useful revisions Rolex have made, this was one of the first models to feature it, is if we have a look around the inner side of the bezel, it's actually been engraved with Rolex, 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 a repetition of a Rolex motif. But at the 12 o'clock position, we've actually got the watch's unique case reference number, which is, I suppose, similar to a chassis number on a car, which has been engraved into the side of the bezel rim. You've also got these numbers engraved under the bracelet on the sides of the case as well. Hopefully in the video the condition of this watch can be seen to be immaculate. This is typical of a lot of the pre-owned watches that we have on www.iconicwatches.co.uk, and that anything that comes in with any marks on, we do send them to a Rolex trained watchmaker who has all the Rolex mops used to finish the case. There's not a single scratch on this example. This is a watch that now retails for around £19,500. Yet this example is available on Iconic Watches. We're selling it for £12,250, which is obviously a huge saving off the new list price for the watch.